You said that you think there's some kind of ulterior motives to the United States and Britain making these sort of allegations on the FIFA and all this corruption scandal coming out now. But there is corruption there. We know there's been corruption there. Don't you think it's about time that it's been taken care of, irrelevant of whether Qatar holds the World Cup or not, or whether it's Russia or not? You know, that might be possible, it might not be. There's no real evidence to suggest that this is the reason that it's happening.
I do indeed. I'm happy that corruption is rooted out anywhere and everywhere. But His Excellency, the former Chief Justice, will know what I mean when I say this. The question of the extraterritoriality of the US jurisdiction is one of the major issues in this story. How can it be that people who are not Americans, who have not committed any crime as alleged on US soil, can be arrested in Switzerland at the behest of the United States police? This is becoming a problem, and not just in the FIFA case, but in many other cases. The United States arrogates to itself the right to be the world's policeman, which would be wrong even in itself, but it's doubly wrong because it's motivated entirely by double standards. I mean, when are the US police going to come here and arrest Tony Blair, for example, for complicity in the crimes in Iraq, in Afghanistan, in Lebanon, in the torture chambers at Bagram, at Abu Ghraib, at Guantanamo, on Diego Garcia? Now, would the United States ever come here to arrest Tony Blair for that? Of course, they would not. And as to the laughable statement in this case, made by the Justice Secretary of the United States, that corruption within the US financial system will not be tolerated, I don't know whether to laugh or cry at that. The entire world's economy has been brought to the brink of catastrophe by corruption in the US financial system. What it boils down to is that these crooks were allegedly bribing each other in US dollars. That's not a reason for a grand jury in the United States to be able to bring somebody from Switzerland and put them on trial on a case that, frankly, in front of the public has already been tried. I mean, how does Sepp Blatter get a fair trial anywhere? I doubt it. So I'm in favor of corruption being rooted out in FIFA, in banks, in governments, in militaries, everywhere. But we can't allow this issue to be used as a further validation of supranational juridical power on the part of the United States. We can't allow it to be used to take the World Cup away from Russia because the United States doesn't like Russia. As it happens, I do like Russia. I'm not so friendly with Qatar, but I have noticed that there was an anti-Arab, anti-Muslim strain to the attacks on Qatar as the host of the World Cup right from the beginning. Right from the beginning. Well, look at what they wear. Will they allow people to drink alcohol? Will they allow gay couples to book into hotels together? And of course, I don't want any part in that kind of propaganda.